make it feel good, make it feel good. Alright, make it feel good, make it feel good.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping to click and watch this video. If you are a returning subscriber, what's up, sugar cubes? Sugar cubes are what I call my subscribers because I'm literally blessed with the sweetest subscribers ever. I'm grateful for all of you. We are growing every day, and I love to welcome all of my deaf and non-verbal viewers. This is a makeup look. This is what we did. This is what we achieved today. I am definitely feeling this look. If you guys are a long time subby, you guys know I love like almost vampy, smoky. I like dark makeup looks, okay? Like that's just my preference, and I was able to play in some makeup today. I believe the last video or makeup video on my channel was talking about summertime makeup. It is definitely not hot in New York anymore, so I think this is an appropriate fall time makeup, but also playing with colors safely. So if you want to see me playing some makeup, make sure to keep on watching. While you're here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe down below. So let's get right into this makeup look, okay? So off camera, I did apply my face primer as well as a little bit of color corrector, did my eyebrows as you can see, and now it's time to clean these babies up. I have been loving, as you can see, I barely have anything left in these tubes, but I have more on standby. These are the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Satin Finish. So this is the hydrating formula. They do have an original formula. I like the hydrating one, and I mixed the two colors, medium neutral and tan sand. Medium neutral is the lighter one, whereas tan sand is the darker one. So I like to mix these to get my ideal skin color. So I just put a little bit of each on the back of my hand. I'm going to use that to clean up my eyebrows, and it's going to act as an eyeshadow base for the palette that I'm so excited to try. Now that our base is all set and ready, onto the eye makeup. So the Lash Firm was nice enough to send me a couple of products. So I did receive these two lashes first. This one is in the style, I believe this one's Yaya. Yeah, this is Yaya. She is dramatic. I am going to be using one of these two lashes for the look today, and the other style is, these are Asia. Asia is a little bit more my speed. It's wispy, but still long and dramatic. I'm going to be using one of these two lashes today. I'm not exactly sure what type of makeup look I want to do, but wait till you guys see the palette. So this is the palette. I absolutely adore the packaging. Absolutely adore the packaging. Like, you see how pretty those colors are? I love that this black shade is called #BlackAF. I love the shade Melanin. You guys know I love blue, so I'm itching to use Blueprint. But I don't know. Let's see where this look goes. I am feeling very lavender. I mean, I have my lavender backdrop, wearing a lavender shirt, got some lavender earrings. So let's see. I'm first going to go in with the color, and I forgot to mention that this palette does have a mirror. It would be too reflective if I showed you my lights, with my lights. So I think I'm going to go into the color Elite first, and then pop that in my crease, just to act as a buffer, just to see. Just like that. It may look like I don't have anything on my eyes, but I just put this down so anything else that I blend on top of it would be easier to blend. I think I'm going to take the shade Melanin next, which is this really pretty, like, almost, it's so definitely a warm brown, this reddish brown right here. I'm using the same brush. This is my AOA Studio E126, and let's go in here. Oh, this is pretty. This is pigmented. Oh my gosh. I barely dipped my brush in it. I'm looking at my viewfinder like, wow, I barely dipped my brush in it. But because we laid down Elite first, it'll be easy to buff out. So far, these shadows are blending really nice. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Elite, that first shade, just to soften the edges. I actually really like this shade. It's a little bit more on the like burgundy brown side, but I actually really like that. Now taking a smaller brush, I'm going to go into the color Royalty. That is the purple one right there. And I'm going to be using my AOA Studio E135. These shadows are super pigmented, so I'm like barely putting my brush in, just to put some purple up in here to make it a little bit more cohesive with everything I have going on right now. Alright, I really love how these are blending. Going back in with my first brush, I'm going to go back into Melanin a little bit just to buff out the purple Royalty shade, so it's a seamless transition. Now I'm going to take a super tiny fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M507, and I'm going to go in with that black shade, which is #BlackAF. I freaking love the name of this black. I'm going to be really careful because so far all of the colors have been super pigmented, and I'm just going to run that really tight in my crease. I'm going to go back in with Royalty, which is that purple, and I'm trying to keep the shape more so round rather than like winged out, because I think I'm going to end up doing a like halo cut crease situation. Okay, so I still have the concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to take a AOA Studio E123 brush. It's a flat brush like this. I'm going to use that leftover concealer to cut my crease. Again, trying to keep the shape nice and round. Now I'm going to take the color Peace, which is this really pretty almost purple lavender shade, definitely has some silver in it, and I'm going to use my AOA Studio E135. It's a very nice flat brush, and I'm going to use this to put in my inner corner and my outer corner. Now I'm going to take the color Supreme, which is this really pretty pink shade, and I'm going to put that right next to Peace, but still leaving the lid blank. Now I'm not sure if I should use Lit or Trendsetter. Lit is a little bit more on the champagne side, whereas Trendsetter is a pure silver. I tend to do a lot of warm looks, so I think I'm just going to go in with Trendsetter on my finger and pop that right in the middle. That's pretty. That's pretty. I'm going to use my brush to blend. That's pretty. That's pretty. So I decided to do my wing liner off camera. I think the lashes I'm going to go for are going to be Asia. I just like how spaced and flared they are. So I am going to trim these and apply them. These are dramatic. I haven't worn lashes this dramatic in a while. Since the previous makeup video I have on my channel goes through how I do my face, I'm going to do my face off camera and then I'm going to come back and do lip color and the lower lash line, so I'll be right back. So now moving on to the lower lash line, I kind of want to incorporate some pink and purple, so let's take a pencil brush and go in with the shade Lit, which is this champagne shade right here. And I'm gonna put that in my tear duct. She is frosty. That's a frosty gal. So I'm actually gonna go in with a little bit of the royalty shade, which is that purple. I'm actually gonna dip in a little bit into the pink, which is called Leader. So I'm gonna put royalty right on the outer corner, just like this. This eye has been tearing so bad, I have no idea why, even when I'm not wearing makeup. It's just tearing. Now I'm gonna go in with Leader, which is the hot pink. Oh, that's pink. Oh, these shadows are really pigmented, so please be careful if you get this palette. Okay, now to blend everything out, I'm actually going to take this tiny brush. I love using it for my lower lash line. And I'm going to go back in with the shade Elite. This is just going to soften everything up. That's really pretty. I really like how this look turned out. For lips, I'm actually going to use two lip liners. These are the Italia lip liners. I got them on bulk from Amazon. I'm going to be using the color Deep Purple to line my lips and then Fuchsia to fill it in. I'm going to go in with some clear gloss to marry the two lip liners. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I really didn't know which direction this makeup look was going to turn or go down or turn out. I didn't know how this makeup was going to turn out when I first started it, but I really, really, really like it. It's right up my alley. It's smoky, but it's still colorful, if that makes sense. I'm absolutely in love with these lashes. They are a little bit on the dramatic side, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit nervous, but I love the shape of them. I feel like they complement my eyes very, very well. And if you shop the Lash Firm or have heard of the Lash Firm, then you know it is no surprise that the lashes are super high quality. I really, really like the way my eyes turned out. Like I said, I'm super in love with the lashes. Shout out to the Lash Firm for sending me those lashes and this bomb fire palette. This is a very versatile palette. My final thoughts on this palette is I absolutely love it. I love the color story. I love the names of the shades. I feel like it's a very versatile palette. You'll be able to use this palette for colorful looks and neutral looks. It's super, super pigmented. And if you guys didn't know, the more pigmented a shadow is, the less you have to use. Therefore, the more and longer it will last. So shout out to the Lash Firm for sending me these products to review. I absolutely love and adore these products. Make sure to check them out. I will leave everything I use in a video in conjunction with their website link in the description box down below. Make sure to like this video, Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I have some really amazing things coming, especially with makeup. I'm super excited, and we're all good vibes here. You know, 2020 has been a very interesting and heavy year, to say the least, so we have good vibes here. Okay, so make sure to join the family, subscribe down below, like this video, and comment, would you guys pick up this palette? And also, if you have any makeup ideas that you want me to do with this palette, please sound off in the comments down below. I have some ideas. Like, you guys know I love blue. You guys know I love blue. And blueprint, I was trying so hard not to use blueprint today. It's such a pretty color. But yes, let me stop rambling. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe, make sure to check out the Lash Firm, and I will see you all in my next video. Everybody, stay blessed.